Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Europa Universalis IV and the Luck of the Irish achievement. We are finishing some cores, rebuilding our navy. I was hurt in the last war that we got sucked into by France. And then as soon as we have all our cores and we've achieved religious unity, which is our mission, by the way, we're going to declare war on England. Again. Hopefully not be idiots. Okay. I have 3 diplomats. I was going to max out relations with France, but I pulled them out to make a peace deal, and then I forgot to go back. I'm going to improve relations with Spain. I might go after Portugal again. They used to be my ally. The last war, we happened to be on opposite sides, and the alliance shattered in anger. But that might be something we look at getting back. You can see we're actually a pretty sizable nation now. We keep growing bigger and bigger. I like it. Up to 108 total manpower and 182 naval force limit. Or sorry, 108 land force limit and 182 naval force limit with 118,000 manpower. So we are indeed quite the force, and we are making a fair chunk of money as well. So we could, in theory, beef that up even more. Ooh, a little bit more. Which may be something worth doing. We might go over our force limit a little bit for this next war with England. In fact, since our manpower is maxed, maybe we should do that right now. Go ahead and get another 10. He can join up with these guys. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, everybody. 4 artillery, 4 cavalry, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 infantry. There we go. Let me see if I have any buildings to build. There's only a handful of them. I'm only getting the base models of temples, constables, and armories. I'm not going for any of the higher up stuff. Temples, constables, there'll be a few, and I believe these provinces that need constables are the same ones that need armories. So yeah, see, there we go. The reason I'm not going for any higher is because I'm just doing an achievement run. Once I have the achievement, I'm kind of going to be done, so there's no reason to keep upgrading everything. That's just going to cost me money that I need for fighting wars. Alright, so go ahead, patrol California. There we go. So all of my fleets are back up. I wouldn't mind having more heavy ships, but I'm okay with what I have for now. The only people that outnumber us are the Ottomans, and I don't foresee a war with the Ottomans quite yet. Converted some heretics, that's good. 1 more to go. And 1 core to make, which is Nipmuc, and I believe Nipmuc has already had the religion converted. Yeah, so that's all we need is that core. We finished 1 colony. Excellent, I agree, that is excellent. I'm going to go to Wichita, because it's a base 3 tax. And I'm going to have another colony right away, probably Kansas we'll take, once Kiowa's finished. This may seem silly, but I just now realized that Kiowa and Iowa are extremely similar. And I say that as someone who has known of the word Kiowa for a long time. Coming from aviation, I'm well aware of the Kiowa helicopter. Used to be a trainer for the Canadian Air Force, in fact, for helicopters. Fancy little bird. I wouldn't mind learning how to fly one someday. I've never flown a helicopter. I've strictly flew fixed wing. I was not a rotorhead. No puddle jumping for me. My cousin is an aircraft mechanic, and I happen to know that in most helicopters it's 1 single pin that holds the rotors all together and keeps that whole mechanism working. Not to mention from a aerodynamic standpoint, it's kind of like the bumblebee. Or the hummingbird, whichever one it is, that is not supposed to fly. Helicopters are not supposed to fly. You know, and you learn all kinds of fancy stuff about how airplanes fly, and they talk about the shape of the wing and pressure differential and all kinds of fancy terms. At the end of the day, an airplane gains altitude because of an excess of thrust, and it loses altitude because of a lack of thrust, insufficient thrust. Now, you can play around with that, trade airspeed for altitude, and trade altitude for airspeed. And of course, you can also use other factors to help you climb, like thermals, like gliders do, right? Get yourself under a rising column of hot air, it'll push you up. But generally speaking, if you have excess power, you climb. If you have not enough power, you descend. And so something like a helicopter, since everything is kind of based on speed, right? You add power, you speed up, assuming you don't change anything. The nose is going to pitch up and you're going to climb. You reduce power, you're going to slow down. If you don't change anything, the nose is going to pitch down, you're going to descend. With a helicopter, it's like, yeah, we're just going to sit here and suddenly be flying. And as a fixed wing guy, that just seems, I don't want to say wrong, because it obviously works, but it seems unnatural. I think it looks like a lot of fun, but I'm fairly scared of move Osage from the map. I would love to do that, but not right now. We have fortify Mobile. That sounds reasonable. Actually, I don't particularly care, but whatever. I don't see an assault taking place in Mobile anytime in my near future. Yeah, I'm a little scared of helicopters because they seem so unnatural, but I still think they look like a lot of fun. I did fly in them a little bit during my time in the military, but that isn't exactly supposed to make you feel confident, you know? Those guys were pretty cowboy, nape of the earth type air mobile training. It's actually pretty interesting. I remember going down to the US and I met a guy with a fancy beret. I think it was maroon or red or something. And like a weird badge that I had never seen before on his chest. Like a set of wings of some kind. I remember asking about it and I said, oh, that's a really cool hat. You know, everyone else walking around has a... Well, I mean, it's American military, and at the time, berets weren't all that common. Now I realize they've kind of gone the same way as they came Canadian military, where everybody has a beret, but back then they weren't all that common. Did I recruit? I recruited a full force? I only ever wanted to recruit... I recruited more than I wanted to. I only wanted to recruit 10, and I've gone ahead and recruited a whole bunch more than that. I'm silly. Oh well. But yeah, I asked him, like, that's pretty cool hat. I mean, I used to get the same thing. I was military police, so I had a red hat, and everyone was always like, "Oh wow, red beret, that's cool." As you know, in the Canadian military, it's no big deal. You MPs all over the place. But yeah, Americans were kind of like, "Wow, that's really fancy. What's that?" So when I was on an exercise, and yeah, I met this guy with fancy badge and everything, and I asked him, "Oh, what's the deal with ICE?" "Oh, it's air mobile. It means I'm air mobile certified." And I thought, that's just getting into helicopters, right? And he was like, "Yep." And it struck me as odd because I did that on basic training, and apparently in the U.S. military, that's like a whole course. We didn't get into it. I have no idea what they train in that's so much different from what we did, but I assume if they did a whole course on it, it's much more than I got in my one weekend of this is a helicopter, this is how you get into it, this is how you get out of it. So how much money am I losing for being over? 5 ducats a month. I don't want to lose 5 ducats a month. I think I should just disband some, which is extremely wasteful, especially if I'm going to go to war right away. No, I'm not going to disband them. I'm going to war once this corps finishes, which should be soon. There it is. 11 May 1670. I'm just going to tough it out. I got 700 ducats. I'm just going to tough it out, and when we go to war, I'll be in that much better shape. Okay. I have no revolt risk, which is nice. Waiting for a core to finish, which will happen soon. Actually, is there any reason to wait for that core to finish? I don't think there is. All of my allies will join me as soon as I reinforce fully, which will be when this hits 50. And that little flat, there we go. Let's go to war. I think. I'm just going to double check, see what England has now. Remembering that they have 20-some stuck north of me. 64,000, and I have 90,000 right here. They're on tech level 21 military, and I am on tech level 21 military. I'm doing it. Gwynedd is going to be the target. Oh, a little nervous, given how the last number of wars went. I'm actually going to slow it down by 1 tick as well. Hesse honored, Lithuania honored, France joined in, Spain joined in. What are you doing, England? Oh, I missed their navy. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move one tick at a time. I'm going to move out to try and catch their navy, and if I don't, then I'm just going to move 1 tile again. There we go. You're besieging my fortress. Okay, you do that. I'm besieging 4 of yours. Suck it, blue. I guess England would be red, wouldn't they? Navy destroyed. Oh, I'm down to 1 ship? You hurt my trading fleet so badly. Why would you do that, England? So did your navy get sunk? You have no navy left? England? Oh, you do, somewhere. 16 heavy ships. Where is your navy? Is your navy over here somewhere? Trying to play games like Portugal did? I do not see your navy. That makes me nervous. Where it be hiding? You have return, go home when at war. You have go home when at war, right? Yeah. You are not taking attrition, but that's right. I'm going to pull you back here anyway. Oh, there. Was that? Did I see the French Navy or the English Navy there? I think I did. I think I saw the English Navy there. Oh, they're moving. Pause, pause. Where are you going? Oxfordshire. Are you coming around to attack here? Is that what you're doing? Well, you stay there and move the 20 stack. You're going to try and sneak in here? Thinking I'll be defenseless? No. I don't know what you're doing. Are you going to get in a transport and leave? Because that would be awesome. Well, you wouldn't be able to do anything to me. 14 mediums, and you have heavies too, though, don't you? 16 heavies. Where are your 16 heavy ships, England? Where did you put your 16 heavy ships? It bothers me that I don't know where they are. It's kind of freaking me out, I'll be honest. Where are you? 14 heavy ships. I do not like this. Now where are you going? Nowhere. You're sitting in Kent. You're just gonna let me siege everything, are you? Yeah, France's navy can get involved. You have transports yet, France? Ooh, 11 of them. Excellent. You should attach to this unit. That's what I think. I know you want to, France. I'm gonna pull out and go for Oxford. I'm just gonna kind of not quite carpet siege, but I'm gonna keep kind of everybody together within like rescue range, but I am going to spread out a fair bit. I still don't. Where's there's your? No, that's Lithuania. Where's your fleet, England? There's somebody. I want to know where your fleet is. Accord. I was going to say, don't I have a mission to achieve religious unity, but there you go, mission accomplished. It was done a while ago. I remember getting the note and looking and seeing that all the missions kind of sucked for doing at war when you have more troops than you need. How's things? Things are working nicely. Won another siege. Excellent. Go over to Cornwall. You're just going to sit there, England. I'm going to let you. Oh, you're on the move. Or are you? Just because I lost sight of you, I suppose, doesn't necessarily mean you're on the move. You are on the move. You are going to Gloucestershire. You will be there on the 11th. 6th, 8th, 9th, one more day, 10th, here we go. Go in there, help out. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be really messy. I don't know if I want to watch. Oh! Oh, they have a good general, don't they? 331. Wow. What do I have? No leader. Are you serious? I didn't assign a leader to any of my armies. There's one stability, or I'm going to take the stability because I'm not a fan of legitimacy. Come on, join in. In fact, you know what? This is... No, I'm going to win. I was going to say I'm going to move everybody in, but I'm going to win, I think. I didn't win! Are you serious? Oh. Everybody retreat. Everybody join in. Well, you know what? This is stupid for you. You sit there for a second. I'm going to try and go around. See if that works. I can't believe they won. What a kick in the nuts. At least I can assign a leader now. That's probably what cost me that. In fact, not probably. I would say that is definitely what cost me that that battle. Where's my other leader? Oh, I've only got the one? Be good. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's the biggest unit I have. Looks like 15,000. You. Take this leader. Alright. Group up. I'm just going to divide you manually. 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 6. I had one unit of 10, which would be 6, 2, and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I should have 4 units that I can just divide evenly. Split, split. Yep. Give me the 30. Split. Alright, so I'm redivided into my sub-armies. You gonna come get me there, England? No, you think you're gonna be sneaky. You're gonna go around and try and go after my stack of 5. Well, I'm gonna send some over there. Give you a bit of a challenge. You're gonna be there on the 2nd of December. I'm gonna arrive on the 28th of November. That'll give me 21. They should be able to hold up long enough for my reinforcements to get there. Just need to wait for the first. Move in, move in. Are they still coming? They are. Here we go. Now with General. Oh, look at it. Look at it go. Alright, and they're probably going to run all the way to Kent, based on prior experience. So I'm going. I'm going for Kent. You want out, do you, Hesse? You know what? Let me see. Has anybody occupied you? Yeah, Thuringen and Westphalia. Oh, you don't really want that, do you, England? Or France? You're going to decline? You can be a French vassal once they've sieged you fully. I have spoken. So it shall be. Yeah, here we go. And done. Army annihilated. Get there. Okay, good. Good. Dispatch C. Here we go. And carpet siege begins. It's amazing what you can do when you actually pay attention and don't play like an idiot. Hello, France. I'm going to come help you beat up their navy. I've won. I've won some more. Okay. Great news. And actually, again, I didn't realize. I get caught up in the excitement. I didn't realize how much time had gone by. It's over 20 minutes. So I'm going to end this episode here. We're going to continue sieging England. We're going to take probably Gwynedd marches and... or Glamorgan, Gwynedd, and marches, I believe, are the three things that I have claims on. And then wait for the truce to expire and go after some more. We're also in a position where we might be going after Scotland. We will see, but that will be in the next episode. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.